Signs that you're a future wife, a wifey. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Healing Honey. If it's your first time here, welcome. I'm a love and wellness intuitive coach, and here we talk about healing from the inside out. We talk about self-love, relationships, confidence, healing, real life things like that. If you need help in one of those areas, we can work together one-on-one. Signs you're a future wife. This idea came to me and I wanted to share it with you. If you guys have been following my journey, then you know that I talk to you about things like celibacy, our spiritual path and awakening, being in our feminine energy, and beautiful things like this. Signs you're a future wife. Now, we're also different, and I don't know where you are in your life right now, but if you've been thinking about marriage or a commitment, then check out this video. I can't speak for everyone. I can only speak for myself, but these are signs that if you're embodying this energy in your life right now, then this is signs that you are a future wife. If that's something that you want. See, we're living in a crazy time where people are changing their genders altogether, all types of things. Some people don't even want to be called him or her, they want to be called they, and to each their own. I'm not here to judge anyone, but I am here to be an advocate for marriage and commitment, a power couple, or just the real aspects of love and whatever this means for you. Some people, they stay together for a long time. Maybe they live together and they never officially get married, but they're living as a couple. And so everybody is so unique and different, but if you're interested in marriage, I hope one of these signs resonates for you. All right, so what's the first one? Signs that you're a future wife, a wifey. The first one is you're not just giving it away. You're not out here just giving it away. That's right, I said it. Celibacy, reserving yourself, self-preservation. You're picky, you're choosy. You're super selective in your dating life and with your body. Okay, so this is about our mindset. When we talk about love, wellness, being in a healthy state of being, state of mind, we want to realize how valuable we are, that we're sacred, and that the divine is living through us, where you're a goddess and you're holy, meaning that you're whole and you're complete on your own. And so we never want to just be giving our bodies away, chasing men, or just being out here like loose. And when I say loose, I like to talk about these things on my channel because this is real life, and I know in my past self, I didn't have anyone telling me these things. Like, sex is so taboo in our society and culture. And see, if you grow up religious, you might just be shamed, like, wait till you're married and all these things, right? But I'm here to tell you, like, as a friend to you, as a mentor, as your big sister, however you want to see it, sex is nothing to play with. It's sacred, and also you deserve real love. So if you've been reserving yourself, if you're on a celibacy journey, props to you. You don't have to do what the world does. You don't have to cheapen yourself, lessen yourself. You don't have to have sex with a guy just to get him to like you or because you like him. You guys should be in a true, real commitment first before the sex comes, right? Real love, which takes time. You guys should be in love with each other with your clothes on. Otherwise, you might confuse lust and love, right? So if you're on a celibacy journey, that's the first sign that you're somebody's future wife. And let's be real, like, let's keep it real. A man, the type of man that's looking for a wife, do you think he wants someone who's out here with everybody? Absolutely not. Like, no. Now, does he want a virgin? I don't know, but it's about the state of mind. If you're being selective, that means you have high standards, you know what you want, you know what you're looking for, and you know your value and your worth. Okay, so signs you're someone's future wife. What's the second one? The second one is you've been working on your self-love, because you can't really love someone properly until you love yourself properly. And so if you've been doing the inner healing, if you've been being there for yourself, then this is a sign you're gonna not just be someone. This is a sign that not only are you gonna be a wife, someone's future wife, but you're gonna be a great wife. And he's gonna be so lucky to have you, because When you take care of yourself, you recognize and discover what real love is and what it is not, and how to practice it for yourself. So self-love is the foundation to any relationship. It's the foundation to a healthy relationship. Being able to be accountable to ourselves, to reach for our goals, to, just be our healthiest self, and whatever that looks like for you in your life. But if you've been practicing more love, tenderness, this means you're connecting to your emotions, you're forgiving yourself, you're taking care of yourself the best way that you can, really loving who you are, finding your authentic self, and falling in love with you, learning to not compare yourself to others or envy others because you love yourself so much. Be so busy loving yourself so much that you don't have time to compare yourself to others. Fall in love with your own unique quirks and talents and what you're here to do, who you are as a soul. Become your own best friend for real, and do lovely things for yourself. Nourish yourself with love, the self-love journey. If you've been on that for real and focused in on you, this is a sign that you're someone's future wife. If you want a relationship, and you're gonna be an amazing wife. He's gonna be so lucky to have you. I know if you're here on my channel, like if you're a regular on my channel, I already know you're gonna be an amazing wife to someone, because here we work on ourselves. Like we don't just think we're perfect. We're actively doing things to heal, to grow, to be better, to glow from the inside out. So this is beautiful. This is real beauty. And you'll be a gift to your future partner, future husband, and you're so worthy of that. Ladies, remember that we attract who we are on a deep level. So that's why the self-love is so important. Getting to know who you are and erasing all the lies of the world, all the conditioning, and just like discovering the real you inside your soul, connecting, and then doing things that really show your self-love. That's real self-love. And then when you're in a beautiful energy like that, you're a walking magnet, you're a vibrational being. So now you're gonna attract real love to you because you're feeling real love within yourself, right? So self-love is the foundation to a beautiful connection relationship. What's the third way? What's the third sign that you're somebody's future wife? You're a wifey out here in the making. You're on your way. And it's funny, like, it's not about marriage, like idealizing marriage, because marriage is in essence a long-term relationship, right? And you guys just committing to it. But the reason why I still believe in marriage is because it's a vow between two people and the divine and God. In front of everyone you love, you're making a vow. So some people are like, well, what's the big deal? Like, why get married? Well, get married because it's not just like a pinky promise. Like, you're making a commitment before God. So it's a sacred act. And it's solidifying your union. So it's very, very beautiful. A sign that you're someone's future wife is that you're in your feminine energy. You like being a woman, and you're learning what it means to be a woman on a spiritual level, emotionally, in every way. It's not just about how you dress, but that's part of it. Do you like being feminine? Do you want to be feminine, right? Because if you think about the word wife, it means being the woman, being the feminine being in the relationship. And many of us women today, we have been, in a sense, forced to be a woman and a man. Like, we're in the patriarchy, right? So there's capitalism and the world, the society we find ourselves in. Like, if you're a single woman, it's like you have to do it all like an octopus. Like, you want to like take care of the kids or like clean your house or be feminine, be flowy, but then you got to go to work and they tell you a 9 to 5 and bills to pay and all these things. Like, there's just so much on us, right? It's like, how can we take a bubble bath? We have so much on our plate. We're stressed out. And then it's like tears you away from your feminine energy. But if you've been finding ways to embody your feminine and you're safe to be in your feminine energy, if you've been being a rebel with a cause out here, meaning taking a stance for your own soul as a woman and being a feminine being, you're allowed to, even before you receive a husband, or if you're not even in a relationship, you're still allowed to be in your feminine energy. And so if you've been tapping into your soft life, if you've been allowing yourself to rest, opening yourself to receiving help and cooking, cleaning, finding pleasure in taking care of yourself and your kids or your whomever, your family, your nieces and nephews, nature, animals. Like, that's the feminine energy, that very nourishing love. So if you love taking care of people, because think about it, if you get married, most likely you're gonna have a few kids, okay? So if you love taking care of kids, like if you're happy being a woman and in your feminine energy, then this is a sign you're a future wife. Like, you're gonna be somebody's future wife. He's gonna be so happy. Like, because here's one thing that I've learned in my journey. I used to think that these roles, because see, we're stemming from a lot of the feminist movement, right? And so equal rights and so forth, but women, we have masculine energy too, but feminine energy has been suppressed on the entire planet. It's like we threw it in the trash can, men and women. Men are out of balance, they're afraid to feel. Women are out of balance, they're trying to be men, right? And so we want to bring the feminine energy back into the planet, the feminine rising. There's a reason that it's been torn apart. And so, but it's resurfacing now, so it's safe to be a woman and it's beautiful to be a woman. I wouldn't ever want to be a man. Like, I wouldn't, but you want to balance your masculine and your feminine energy, right? So most of us have a majority of masculine, and we have to just learn to balance ourselves a bit better. So if you've been embodying your feminine energy, this is a sign you're someone's future wife, because, you know, a masculine man, he wants a feminine woman. Signs you're someone's future wife: your heart space. You're open to receiving love. You're open to love. And I have a couple of videos on how to open your heart to love that I filmed last year. So I'll link both of them down below. Check them out, because I went into depth on how I've learned how to reopen my heart and activate my heart chakra again. Healing my heart, open to receiving from another, right? So this is a sign, if you've been doing the inner work to open your heart, if your heart feels open to love. Like, how do you feel when someone talks about love? How do you feel when you see two people in love? How do you feel about intimacy? And I don't just mean sexual, but I mean somebody coming close to you emotionally, coming close to you in your physical space, sharing your life with somebody. Are you open to receiving and having a partner in your space, in your life, in your heart, in your body? We're talking about marriage, okay? So, or whatever, right? So somebody close to you, which is what intimacy is, right? What's your relationship to intimacy? And if you're open to this, which sometimes can take some inner work to get to that place, this is a sign you're someone's future wife, which is very beautiful. Many of us can operate in relationships with our heart closed. And if your heart's closed, it doesn't mean you can't have a relationship. You could have relations with anybody out here, but it's not going to be deeply rooted and long lasting unless your hearts connect, right? So when you open your heart to love, this is a sign you're someone's future wife. It's like you're sending a signal to the universe that you are ready, that you're ready, which is beautiful. See, when I think about commitment and marriage, even myself, sometimes I can feel fears and doubts and feel like, oh, love is icky. Like, oh, who needs that, right? And I have to recenter myself to tap into my heart, because we all have a spirit and an ego. Your ego is like the personality and all the fears and like your human self, but then your spirit is your soul inside. It's connected to the divine. So of course we all want love and need love, and we're deserving of it. So we have to just tear down the walls and be so vulnerable, be so open, be so soft, be so honest with ourselves and our truest needs and desires, which I feel like most women have the desire to be loved, because we were created to be loved and to love. Like, a woman has so much love in her heart and in her being. It's webbed into the essence of who she is. Like, it's weaved into who she is. I see this in children, especially like boys and girls. Like, we're made to love, like we're pieces of the divine. So as we journey through life, things come and they hurt us, and we can tense up and clam up and put the walls up. I don't need nobody. Put your sunglasses on, I'm good. Right? That's the ego. But then your heart is like, actually, it feels so good to love. Like, actually, I would want to have a family, things like that, right? Build with somebody, have my best friend with me by my side, and that's like what marriage is, right? So if you've been working on your heart, this is a sign you're someone's future wife. Okay, a couple more signs. Signs you're someone's future wife. You've been working on your health and your body. You want to be able to feel confident in your own skin. So this is kind of tied to self-love, but if you've been focused on your health, this is a beautiful sign. Because see, we want to be in balance. Our heart, our mindset, where we are spiritually, it's connected to our health, our body, everything is interconnected, right? So if you've been focused on your health, this is a sign that you're actually someone's future wife, because you're going to be in a healthy energy, and this means physically as well. Also, when we talk about intimacy, connection, relationships, you want to feel confident in your skin, right? So this is tied to your physical body too. So if you've been focused on just becoming your best self and feeling good in your skin, then it's a sign. Also, see, each of us have a sense of, like, can move from a primal place, right? So when a man looks at a woman, when he's selecting a partner, and the same thing for us, when we're looking at a man, you're gonna notice his health. You're gonna notice how he physically looks, and does he take care of himself? Also, when you share a life with somebody, health matters. Like, how do you guys eat? So if you've been focused on your health and cleaning up your life in one area or another, doing better, elevating, exercise, whatever it is, but then you're going to become healthier, and it's a sign like you're ready for commitment in your relationship. It's like you're elevating as a person, so your relationship life or your love life is, in a sense, ready to elevate as well. Now, I'm not naive to the fact that so many people get married all the time, every day. Teenagers, kids who haven't even lived life. They're 18, got married, whatever the case is. I mean, but I'm more so speaking to those who are your 20s, your 30s, your 40s. And if you're single right now, but you've been thinking about a partner in a more serious way, that's really who I'm speaking to now. And yeah, if you've been focused on your health, that's beautiful. See, what I want you guys to remember is that you're solid on your own. Like, you don't need a marriage. It doesn't complete you or make you, it doesn't make you. Like, it doesn't make who you are. You're amazing right now. Like, as a single person, as a free being, there's positives and pros to everything. So there's so many positives of your single era, but at the same time, if you are interested in marriage, which I know many of us here probably are, then this is a sign that you are someone's future wife, and you're going to be a great wife and mom when you know how to feed your family properly, and you want to be in good health, longevity, so that you can be around on the planet and in a good state of health, like for yourself, but for your family too, for your partner, for your husband, vitality, energy in the bedroom, energy for your kids, energy to go enjoy life, right? So the more we work on our health, the better we feel and the better partner we're able to be. The last sign that you're somebody's future wife is that you believe in commitment. And this is how you're going to maintain a relationship. And we're living in a world of like shiny object syndrome, right? The next best thing, swipe on Tinder, oh, it didn't work out, who's next in line, right? So if you have that mentality, then maybe you're not in the space of like marriage. But if you have been realizing the importance of devotion, commitment, self-control, discipline, what it looks like to invest, right? If you think about investing your money to grow it, or investing into your career, investing into yourself, investing into a relationship is in that same boat. So if you realize like that amount of effort it will take to be devoted to one person and overcome the challenges, go through the storms, pick your guys self back up, keep going, right? If you have that loyalty mindset, then you know you're somebody's future wife and they're just waiting to come snatch you up, scoop you up. You're like a delicious scoop of coconut ice cream right there. Boom, dairy free. That's you. Okay, so drop me a comment. Let me know your thoughts. I'm sending you so much love, power, healing on your journey. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you next time.